Welcome to your daily focus for June the 29th, 2019. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. And thank you. Thank you truly for all of your positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. I send it right back to you. I apologize that the closed captioning didn't show up. I don't know why. That must be a YouTube glitch because they always seem to get it up pretty quickly. So I do apologize for that, although I don't have much control over it. So um, I asked them to do it, and they do a pretty proficient job from what I understand from most of my viewers. So I guess there's humans working there too, right? Proving they're human. So we have the sun in Cancer. The moon is in Taurus all day. It's a 10 energy for the numerology, or it boils down to a 1. So the magician. So express your goals, your dreams, your desires, your wants to God, your angels, your spirit guides, your past loved ones, yourself, and expect it to show up. Look at this. We have the Nine of Cups as our first card. The wish card, and this has been coming up frequently. It hasn't shown up for a very, very, very long time. If you've been watching me for a while, it was a long time since we saw this card coming out, but this card is coming out again, telling us to dream big. Okay, Neptune is in retrograde. We will be able to see where we are fooling ourselves, or we are buying, you know, we're buying into something that is whimsical and rather than grounded, rather than something that we can tangibly manifest in our lives. So the wish card. So, we are coming up on a new moon affirmations, absolutely. Um, Now I do have a video, I've said it many times. Get a piece of paper, get a pen, listen to it, write it down. I give you like 10 minutes of affirmations, one right after the other. Uh, you're going to have 1, 2, 12 things that really reflect the words that you want to say to create your tomorrow. And put your own imagination into it. Make your own affirmations or your own mission statement. A mantra, perhaps. But definitely with the Nine of Cups, the Nine of Cups has been kind of the third cup, saying that if we went through all of this, we would realize where we want to go, what we can do. This one is saying, now affirm it, expect it. Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords says you have been through the conflict. You've been, and this solar eclipse is very much about leaving the conflict behind. Feeling grounded, feeling safe. Those swords aren't in your back. If there were, there'd be a pool of blood. There is not. They are behind you. They are your shield of strength because you have gained sage wisdom, knowledge, talents, abilities. You have grown in compassion, love, talent, of who you are, of who you needed to be molded into in order to go forward with the strength, with the success. The sun is starting to break through the clouds, so a new day is dawning upon you, even if you can't feel that sun yet. The brightness, even if you can't see the light, it's already there. And you are pushing yourself back up, and you are brushing yourself off, and you are getting determined. And pretty soon you're going to be standing strong and saying, I've got this. Two of Wands. This is summoning in your tomorrow. The box is empty. The box is empty because it's telling us that we don't need to take anything with us. The clutter, the unfinished jobs, the obligations and responsibilities. Now, we do have to take certain obligations and responsibilities. There is things that we have to do. We need to take forward, but we only have a small box, so we need to prioritize of what's important to us, of what we want in our lives going forward. And we want the empty box so that we can put our tomorrow. We need to make space, right? If we have a box that's already full of stuff, how do we incorporate the things we want into that? So if you're feeling slightly beaten up, don't worry about it. You're supposed to, according to this card. But this is where you get determined. You form a resolve about how you are going forward. You are leaning on that knowledge base, that sage wisdom that you have. I mean, the wish card is here, front and center. So what do you want it to look like going forward, truly? And the one energy, that's the magician showing up, asking you in your independence, in your pioneering state, what do you truly want? Where do you want to go? If time, energy, money were not the focus, what would it be? And yes, we're going to have to back it up because time, energy, and time, energy, and finances are probably a part of it. But at least we have that beautiful, huge goal. Ideal course of action, 37. 3 plus 7 is a 10. Ideal course of action. Look at all those flamingos standing strong and proud. What do you seek first? Don't worry, I'll hold it back up. I gotta find the page though to see. It is easy to be overwhelmed in the planning of a new endeavor. Simplify your plans. Clearly vision what you would like to accomplish, then find ways to ensure you can stay on path. Eliminate self-sabotage or other behavior that might derail you. Determine what you desire next. Do this through daydreaming, visualizing what delights and inspires you. Trust that this is an important phase that is necessary to maintain alignment and clarity. So this is an important step we're offered today. So take 5 minutes, take 10 minutes. Envision your happily ever after, your success, your joy, your love. See yourself happy, laughing, feeling the balance. Feeling the abundance, whatever abundance means to you. It's easy to be overwhelmed. It's very easy to be overwhelmed as we go towards new things, as we're summoning in new things. Daydream, meditate, prayer, reflection, contemplation on your tomorrow, and grow it big and grow it strong. Eliminate self-sabotage or other behavior that might derail you. It's so much a time of cleansing. I've said that part over and over again. Let's see what our wonderful animals have to say. Let it be. Let it be. Right away when I see that, I always think of the Beatles song, right? Let it be. So Paul McCartney, he was having problems. He didn't know what decisions to make. He was starting to feel extremely overwhelmed. And he had a wish, he had a desire. He knew how big he wanted to grow. He was summoning it in, and there were a lot of decisions to make. And so he had a dream, and his mother came to him and said, Paul, just let it be. So when Mary came to him, his mother came to him, speaking words of wisdom. Let it be. And he woke up that morning with a whole new direction plan. So let it be. Release time out. With the past I have nothing to do, nor with the future. I live in the now. Hedgehog reminds you to stop putting so much fear into your life and instead just let it be. Sometimes when you receive an issue, Sometimes when you give your issue breathing room, it corrects itself. When we experience fear or frustration, we immediately tense up our body, our mind, our spirit, which hinders the flow of what we do want to come to us. And it is all about our vibration. And if we're allowing to let the fear and the anxiety be our center, our focus, it pulls our energy down. And there is no way that you can raise your energy to the joy and the happiness that you want to step into. So it's about letting some things be in your life, perhaps, letting go of some of that fear and anxiety, and push yourself into a positive thought. Don't give it as the attention or the focus that it is craving from you. I think a couple of days, maybe it was only to my Patreon people, but I said there's going to be like these loud distractions or concerns, and it's going to pull us off our paths. And I think that was happening about midweek. So, because that's all they are is loud distractions to distract you from your focus of where it needs to be. We begin to visualize everything we don't want instead of what we do. Shift your thoughts to what you want, not what you don't. There is a lesson in every life test, even though it can be painful. By being grateful instead of angry, the weight of the emotion will begin to gently heal and release itself from your grip. So for those of you who said, I can't, well then look around and see what you have to be grateful for. Maybe you are just grateful that you are breathing, that you're still here. So you have a fighting chance, so long as you stay in the present and move forward. Maybe tonight when you go to bed, you'll write one thing on a piece of paper, leave it on your nightstand, read it aloud. Maybe it's, I'm grateful I have a pillow. And go to sleep. And the next night, write a second thing and say two of them. And within a couple of weeks, you'll have a page and a half of things that you are grateful for that you recite every night. And you can't, prove me wrong. Life changes. You slowly raise your energy without even realizing that you're doing it with such a simple task. And the good things start to happen. Good things start to manifest. Being grateful instead of angry, oh, we said that. Therefore, if you are experiencing frustration or fear with any aspect of your life, career, money, love, take a few moments a day visualizing how you want that area to look. That area of your life to look. When you begin to say negative things as, I will never have enough money to do the things I want, say to yourself, stop. And repeat what you do want. I have enough money to do the things I want. It takes some training, but before you know it, the things that you don't want will stop happening. The things that you do want will start flowing. And so I double dare you, prove me wrong on that. Do it just for a couple of weeks, but you have to do it consistently. And have just open yourself up to the belief that maybe, just maybe, this might work. This may work. This might work. You can't hitchhike on someone else's life, and if you do, you might get pricked. Instead, you must find your own way and do the work yourself. There is always someone there to help light the lantern, but it's you who must keep the flame lit. Always know that there are those who believe in you. With every dream accomplished or every dream failed, remember that the most important thing is for you to continually dream the dream. Dream the dream, no matter what. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.